Ringo TV, Raw. We're dealing with the topic. Lil Uzi Vert. Yeah, that's right. Lil Uzi Vert. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. We are back again for another one. You know, when I look at society and I realize in the music industry, you got all these new artists. Like, I don't even know who they are. They just make this music. But it's something about this character, Lil Uzi Vert. He's on demon time, and I want to talk about it. Because a lot of the youth in today's day, they're literally doomed. And it's because we don't really have the guidance necessary. So as you tune into the stream, be sure to click the like button. Make sure you subscribe also and share the video with friends. See, a lot of you're listening to rappers like Lil Uzi Vert. But what you don't realize is that this particular rapper is satanic. I mean, when you really look at him and you think about his outward exterior, this man is satanic to the max. And a lot of your children look up to this guy. That's right. He recently did a show and it garnered up a lot of controversy. I mean, my goodness. Let me see what it says here. Something along the lines of, I made a city girl believe in Satan. Yeah, that's right. Lil Uzi Vert, basically in his lyrics, talked about how he made a city girl believe in Satan. That's right. But yet I'm the bad guy if I speak against this type of stuff, if I share any sort of criticism to make you, the people, understand that this is wrong. I'm a party pooper. See, when I was coming up in the game, in the music business, and I realized various artists was out here, they weren't doing stuff like this. We didn't see stuff like Demon Time. We didn't see artists with satanic stars and all these other hidden agendas. I mean, if you take a look at this, right, I'm going to show you something real quick. If you take a look at this, I want you to see this, right? Hold on a second. Take a look at this. You see, the attire of Lil Uzi Vert is very telling. I mean, the belt or whatever on his pants is clearly the satanic star, the Baphomet head, right on him, all in red attire, you know, totally blood red. And this is the world we live in, ladies and gentlemen. This is the music that is out here. The music that is out here nowadays is teaching your children. I made a city girl believe in Satan. So I'm trying to figure out, like, how many of your children are listening to Lil Uzi Vert, learning how to believe in Satan? How many of you folks on the low key bump Lil Uzi Vert in your car? How many of you people that profess to rep the Most High, secretly listen to Lil Uzi Vert? How many? Don't move too much. We won't know it's you. Because we all know that a lot of people are influenced by the dark side. So I want to play this little clip, make you see this little clip real fast. It's supposed to be Lil Uzi Vert, right? I'm going to play this clip. I want you to look at this and think about what's happening here. Now, it's very apparent to me that Lil Uzi Vert played for the other team, right? And I think you all know what the other team mean. As you know, in these YouTube streets, you have to speak in code. Now, understand that when I say speak in code and you come into the chat and you try to not speak in code, I'm going to block you from the platform, right? So just understand that I'm not here to play games. Lil Uzi Vert played for the other team, and I realized that his actions and his performances on the stage is very satanic. It's a lot of dark symbolism. You got crosses in the background that are on fire, upside down crosses, satanic stars, the spike hair. This guy is dark. And it's very sad because a lot of your kids, they look up to stuff like this. They really do. For them, this is entertainment. This is hip hop. This is not hip hop, ladies and gentlemen. This that you see on the screen, that's not hip hop. Just letting you know. That's something else. That's the agenda of the music industry. The music industry in today's culture is totally ran by the devil. Satan controls the music business. All of these artists that they sign, number one, they have to play for the other team. You gotta play for the other team. If you're gonna get any sort of success in the music business in today's day, as a hip hop artist, all right, you have to, number one, play for the other team. You have to compromise your masculinity. They do not want masculine men. Not in the business today. You have to do other things. This is why a lot of rappers from back in the day, if you notice today, they're no longer really rapping. You know what I mean? It's like they're just doing different businesses and having different things, books, and they're selling, different type of liquor and different alcoholic beverages and stuff like that. And they're not really focused on rapping anymore because being masculine and in the music industry, it just doesn't go. You have to be the kind of guy that is more on the feminine side in order for records to sell, because they don't want the masculine image of, especially if you're a black man. They do not want that. So if you're a man and you're masculine and you're trying to get into the hip hop business today in the music industry, it's just not going to work for you. Now, it could work if you join the devil. If you join Satan's team, it'll definitely work for you. If you possibly if you wear a dress, if you talk about the devil, if you what's that rapper that came out, Lil Nas X? You saw what he did to get famous, right? He had to go to hell and lap dance, give the devil a lap dance. So you see the type of satanic things that black men have to do. They have to go the other way in order to be successful. This is just how it is. Don't get mad at me. I'm just giving you the game on exactly what goes on in the industry. You're going to have to sit in that director's couch. You're going to have to go through the rituals. You're going to have to serve Satan. You got to go through the blood sacrifices. This is what goes on. Don't be fooled by the industry when you just see the bling bling and the cars and the clothes and the shopping sprees. These rappers worship the devil. Point blank, period. This is who they worship. They pay homage to Satan. They have to renew their contract with the devil. I believe I think it's every 5 or 10 years, something along those lines. But between the 5 and 10 years, they can actually gain certain perks and benefits if they sacrifice somebody, if they put on a dress, if they compromise their manhood or get caught in some sort of scandal, delete one of their relatives, for whatever the case is, for fortune and fame. They will be elevated in the industry to a new level of star stardom. And this is pretty much what's going on with Lil Uzi Vert. This guy is completely dark, satanic, and your children is now worshiping Satan. Whether you believe it or not, your children, if they are tuning into hip hop, chances is they're listening to Lil Uzi Vert. Now, we're gonna do more videos on Lil Uzi Vert because we gotta break down a lot of his music. We gotta break down the lyrics. We gotta look at what's going on. And to see the agenda, you're gonna have to see the breakdown of his lyrics. This guy was sent by the devil himself. These are the disciples of Satan. See, a lot of you look at everything as just entertainment, and you don't realize that a lot of the stuff today is not really entertainment. The devil is on a mission to take your soul to hell. And when you have a Lil Uzi Vert that says, I made a city girl believe in Satan, you got to understand that that's the agenda. The agenda is to take you to hell. You understand? And the thing about this, ladies and gentlemen, is that they do this right in your face. They don't hide what they're doing now. I mean, if you just look at what he's wearing, it's very clear that he wants you to know that he's following Satan. You know what I mean? It's no different than if you're a believer in the Most High and you rep the Bible and you believe in the Bible. You know, you profess your belief. So when you see a man wearing, you know, blood red outfits and, you know, these type of tops that, you know, fishnet tops, you know what team they're playing for. But when you see satanic stars all over their belt, it gotta let you know that these people are totally satanic, man. This dance right here, what is this? This is not masculine. So obviously it's designed to do something for somebody else. Now, who is he targeting? Your children. Not only your children, anyone, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody that go to a Lil Uzi concert worships the devil. There is no way that you would catch somebody like me at a Lil Uzi Verts concert. Like, I would never even attend anything like that. So the people who attend his concerts are normally revelers that these guys are smoked out, they popping pills, they're devil worshipers, they're haters of God, totally rebellious of their parents. They don't follow directions. They never did their chores growing up. And consequently, these are the lost people that are doomed. Like, literally, these people are on their way to the lake of fire and brimstone. So my hope is that you don't follow them. Because believe it or not, when you look at that stage setting, it's very dark. It's very creepy. And this is what they get paid to do. So you got to ask yourself, if you're entertained by Lil Uzi Vert and you're listening to his music every single day, you have to understand that according to the Bible, it says that evil communications corrupt good manners. So if the enemy is trying to corrupt you, he's going to have to do that by influencing you. And the way you can influence a human being is through words. Words can influence you. What you see can influence you. What you hear, what you say, all of these different things can influence you. You see, your ear gates, your eye gate, your mouth gate are all entrances to the soul. And the Bible speaks of evil communications corrupt good manners. So if you're a person and you have good manners, then you can be corrupted by the things that you listen to, whether you believe it or not. If you're just walking in a mall and they're playing Lil Uzi Vert all throughout the mall and you're shopping, right? Subconsciously, you're being influenced. It's no different than if, let's say, you're talking to somebody that's smoking cigarettes and the room is just you and that person. It's a small room and they're lighting up and you don't smoke, but they're smoking. Well, once you leave that room and you go into the elevator with another person, you're going to smell like smoke, even though you don't smoke. It's just that simple. You're gonna smell like smoke, even though you don't smoke. And that is how influence rubs off on you. You don't want it to, but it does. It's just the way it is. Like if you're in a burning building and the smell of smoke is in the air, when you walk out that building, you're gonna smell like you're burning. You're gonna smell like smoke. So if you're listening to satanic music, because that's what it is. It doesn't matter if it has a nice beat. Doesn't matter, if the kick and the snare drum hits and it just makes the car thump or whatever to make the club bump. It's still satanic music, ladies and gentlemen. And the more you consume that kind of music, the more satanic you will become. And this is why a lot of people have a hard time having a relationship with the Most High, because they internally are filled with the devil. And this is why when someone like me speaks truth, it gets under your skin quickly, because the devil lives in you. And I know for a lot of people, they may not understand this, but whenever truth is given to you and you rebel and you fight against it and you get upset and you get mad, it's because Satan is in you. Satan is fighting against the truth. It's not really you. Satan don't want you to hear the truth. You know what I mean? So these particular guys right here, Lil Uzi Vert, are used as distractions. These type of men are the messengers of Satan. Their job is to take your children by the hand, lead your children to hell's fire. And in the end, it's just a sad situation, And again, the people behind Lil Uzi Vert, they're all satanic. None of these people follow the Most High. These people want to take your spirit away. And this is what's happening. This is not a masculine dance. It's not something that is supposed to make women get excited. It's supposed to make demons get excited. So if a person is satanic, when they see stuff like this, it's a ritual dance. It's a ritual dance. It's sort of like a calling, like a maiden call. So when I look at this, he's conjuring up the spirits. He's conjuring up the satanic energy. And when the crowd is there in front of him, you have to understand how serious this is. When you go to these concerts, it's all about energy. It's all about the portal that is open to darkness. Similar to the stampedes that happen. We got to cover the situation with Glorilla. Another blood sacrifice took place, another ritual. And it kind of reminded me of the situation that happened with, I forgot the rapper name, where there was another stampede. The rapper that have the sneakers or whatever his name is. I forgot his name, but y'all all know who I'm talking about. The stampede that happened, and all those people died. If you could recall, I think it's Travis Scott, I believe it is, the Astro World. I'm not sure what his name is, but there was a stampede that happened at a Astro World or some sort of concert. I believe it's with the Travis Scott guy, and a lot of people died in that satanic ritual. It was all a blood sacrifice. Think about this. There was a time when you would go to a concert and you would come back home. Now you go to concerts, you die. Now going to a concert normally ends with death now. Think about how many concerts have happened throughout the years, and it seemed like there's always a death. Somebody's always dying at these concerts. Why? Because these concerts are now rituals. These concerts are places where they harvest the souls of men, women, and children. You know what I mean? Even children have died at concerts. So this is what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. These demons are inside of these people, these individuals. When you look at Lil Uzi Vert, he's totally possessed by a demon. He's not operating in his mind. He has sold his soul to the devil and has given Satan and demons access to, I guess, experience what it would be like to function in the physical body. So when you see this wild satanic dance, it's the demon that's in him that is literally just excited about, wow, I'm alive, I'm in a body, I'm able to entertain the people. And this is sad. And the people love it. The people that are out there in the crowd, they love this kind of stuff. They're offering their own energy to Satan. When you attend, look, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a person who have a background in the church, you know that when you come to church, when you're in a congregation setting, that's energy. And when the people gather together in the presence of the Most High, it can be a very moving experience. Well, the same thing happened in the reverse. When Satan gathered his church and the congregation at these particular concerts gather together, the energy is there. So the darkness is in the room, and Satan looks for Satan looks for an offering. Just like when you go to these Christian churches, these pulpit pimping churches that fleece the flock and take all your money, they always asking you for offerings every 5 minutes, right? So when you go to these concerts, Satan also require an offering, or should I say a sacrifice. And this is what he's offering here. This is why when he sent his preachers, these are the ministers of Satan in today's day. These are not rappers. These are ministers of Satan. These are demonic spirits that are in physical form, and their job is to seduce the people and take their souls to hell. Again, satanic stars all over his belt. The man looked like a lunatic. He looked crazy. He looked out of his mind. Look at his eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the eyes. This man is totally satanic. Who comes like, and you know what's so interesting about this guy? A lot of you ladies, you love guys like this. This guy dated a lot of different women, a lot of different sisters. This guy dated, got it in with, and now all of those women are carrying demon time. That's right. A lot of you sisters, believe it or not, and I talk about this on the other platform, a lot of you ladies, you're bringing forth. Now listen to me before you get upset, all right? Let me do this before I speak. If you want apples, right, you would have to get the apple seed, and you would have to plant the apple seed in the ground, good ground. Have you ever ate an apple and the apple was real good and you're like, man, this apple is good? Well, I got proof that you can reproduce the same type of result. In other words, if you have an apple that tastes real good, sweet, and it tastes delicious, right? To get the same exact apple, you would have to get the seeds from that apple. This works all the time. You would have to plant the seed in good ground. And I promise you, the apples that are harvested will taste exactly the same way as that good apple you ate. Have you ever ate an apple that had no sweetener, it wasn't good at all, it tastes weird? Well, it came from a bad seed. So when you understand that analogy, as a sister, as a woman, when you mate with a demon, a male that is possessed by the devil, and you take in his seed and his DNA, you are now going to bring forth the demon that is of that man. You are going to essentially make a replica of that man. Do you understand? So I want you to understand this, because what you see here is a demon. That is not a man in his right mind. That is a male that have been possessed by the spirits of darkness. So as a woman, if you lay with a Uzi Vert, right, and you have his baby, you are bringing forth a demon. I'm just telling you straight. No sugarcoating, raw, uncut. When you look at the black community, you look at the inner city neighborhoods, when you look at the hood, right? And you see all of these ninjas wilding out, killing one another, shooting one another, selling drugs. The women are out there on the streets doing what they do in the streets. Y'all know what that is. The brothers just don't care. They just pumping and dumping. Everybody's just living chaos. Well, that's because our women keep bringing forth the children of Satan. That's right. There's no way around that. See, you cannot debate or argue the truth, because every seed produced after its own kind. So when you look at the community and the community is in shambles and there's nothing but crime and violence, it's because our women, they don't choose to mate with a righteous man. You don't want that. You don't want a good man. Women typically want demons. And when you look at guys like this guy is the kind of man that most women love. These are the kind of guys that you will always see women with because they enjoy darkness. And this is just the truth. You cannot argue with this. They love guys that are demons, tattooed, earrings in their nose, on their face, all in their ears, spiked hair, looking crazy like a psycho, different color eyes. These are the kind of men that most women love to have babies for, believe it or not. All you got to do is just look at the black community. Look at the black community and tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm lying. Please prove to me. If you're a woman, right? Don't be in your feelings if you had a child by a demon. You know that your child right now is a demon. You know that. It's not even me telling you that your child is a demon. You know that already because of by the way they act. They're just like their father. Their father is in prison. He's a thug, a gangster, whatever the case is. And when you look at the little boy is the demon too. And now when you bring a new man around you and you're trying to date a new brother, you're wondering why the relationship can't really go nowhere. It's because you brought forth the seed of Satan. These are facts. A lot of people, they just can't handle the truth. Hopefully, if you're on the platform and you want to grow and have your mind stimulated, you will begin to understand that this is why we have so many problems in the black community, because of stuff like this. This is the poison that we have in front of our kids. Now, think about this. Not only are women reproducing with satanic men, but then this is the education that your children get. Your children are now educated by Lil Uzi Vert. Imagine that kind of name. A little Uzi, right? Like a gun or like a Uzi, right? And he's a vert, right? Now, when you think of vert, I'm thinking of a pervert. That's what I'm thinking. I think it's a play on words, like, you know, a little man who's a pervert. I'm just saying, it is what it is. You know, because normally they have these names, you know, he's Lil, he's carrying a Uzi, and he's a pervert. And when you think about it, that's exactly what it is. It's just a play on words. But these are the men that are now raising your sons. Your son look up to that guy. Your son love Lil Uzi Vert. That's right. How many of you ladies would bring a guy like this home to mama? Hey ma, this is my man. These are the guys, brothers. All you brothers in the chat. Most women are not going to admit what I'm talking about here because they know they done messed up already. A lot of them had babies by guys just like this. Crazy guys that are lunatics, satanic, guys that believe in Satan, guys that are on their way to hell's fire. And women love it because they feel, for some reason, a lot of women feel they're protected by demons. I don't understand, ladies. Why is it that you'll get with a guy that is satanic and you think that you're protected, but yet he's in prison serving time? I don't get it. It's like nothing protected him from going to prison. Nothing protected your ex from dying. How many of you ladies in the clouds was dating a man and now he's dead? Well, he's dead because he was on demon time. So how do you get out of this dilemma? Well, you're going to have to change your ways. Ladies, you're going to have to make the decision to stop dating demons, because I see this every day with our women. And this is why I don't even waste my time with them, because I realize that they're on demon time. Most women in today's culture, whether you believe it or not, they don't want a good quality man. This is what they want right here. Satan. They love the devil. Believe it or not, guys. A lot of women love the dark side. They love demons. They love devils. They want to be in bed with Satan. They want a guy that's satanic. For them, it's more freaky. It's more exciting to be on the edge. They want a man that is totally of the devil. If they could sleep with Satan himself, they'll get with Satan. That's how bad it is out here. That's right. And again, we're going to be doing more videos on Lil Uzi Vert because he's an interesting character. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. The yellow shoes, blood red outfit. Let it make sense, ladies and gentlemen. Let it make sense. Fishnet shirt. You would think that a woman would wear something like that, but no, this is what he's wearing. Because once again, you have to play for the other team. You know what I mean? And again, if you're a person who play for the other team and that's what you do, it is what it is. To each his own. My point is, why is this being forced on our children? Why is it that in today's day, it's like our children are under attack? It's like you can't even turn on the radio without hearing filth. It's disgusting. It's a sad situation. It's because it's bad enough that you have to raise these kids in a horrible world. But then when you got these kind of influences, it's very difficult. I ain't going to say it's easy now. It's going to be difficult because when your children go to school, especially with all these kids having iPhones and headphones and AirPods and all this other stuff, once they walk out that house, they're following the devil. A lot of your children are following Satan when they go to school. That's right. A lot of you parents that believe you're the best parent in the world, let me burst your bubble. It doesn't matter how good you parent your children. Once your children walk out the door, Satan got your children. There's no way around it. Just like when we were younger and we did our thing, and when we got away from our parents, we started to cuss, act a fool, went places we weren't supposed to go. Why? Because the devil had us by the hand. We were influenced by Satan. Well, what makes you think that in today's day, 2023, that your so-called good children, that when they walk out that door, that Satan is not influencing your kids? Satan got your kids. See, the whole point, ladies and gentlemen, is not to worry and fear. The point of this is, in life, your children are going to have to learn the hard way. You can pray for them. You can teach them the good, the bad, and the ugly. And you just have to have your hope in the Most High that he's going to watch over your children and they're going to make the best decisions. But as parents, we cannot be so overwhelmed with the work of raising children to the point where we're just paranoid and going crazy watching everything our kids do. You got to just let them live. You just got to let them go, let them live, and let them learn on their own. Because again, the Most High, if you're a follower of the Most High, he's watching over your children. Trust and believe that. He's watching over your children, but your children are going to do dumb things, just like you did. Now, the goal is to give you enough information so that you can overcome the issues and not worry so much, because the devil has his soldiers out there. Lil Uzi Vert is doing a wonderful job for Satan because he's leading a lot of your children to hell. So now it's going to be your responsibility as a parent to look at the ministers of the Most High, the prophets of the Most High, the men of truth that are out here trying to help the people. And you got to support those people. Just like everybody else is supporting Lil Uzi Vert, made him a multi-millionaire. But the people that are helping you to do what you need to do to stimulate your mind, you didn't make them a millionaire. Now think about that. That makes sense. The devil's children are always successful, rich. They got all the resources to do everything they have to do in terms of ministry. But the people that actually put out the truth, the people that actually put in the time dedicated to put in the work to influence the people in the correct way, they don't get no support. You ever notice that? Most of you right now that are listening to me, don't look around like it's somebody else. It's you. It's you. Look, ladies and gentlemen, if I was to think of people who support me in terms of the work that I do here, I only could think of one person. One. Isn't that amazing? Out of the thousands of people that watch me, on the other platform, we have 100 and something thousand subs. We got about 15 or 16 over here. When I think of people who support me, monetary, I only could think of one person. Isn't that a shame? Now, of course, you have other people that support here and there and there and there. But I'm talking about support. One person. One person. And that dude, he know who he is. He know who he is already. One. Think about that. I'm gonna have another video where I'm gonna break down one of my older videos that I made 4 months ago. Very, very important video. I was requested that by another individual that they said that video basically changed their life and helped them out in a great way. But think about what I just said right there. Lil Uzi Vert get the support that he need to destroy the earth, to pollute your children's minds, to have the studio time, make the music videos, get the editing done. He got all your support. You buy all the music, you buy all the streams, you do everything to empower the kingdom of darkness. But when it comes to the truth, when it comes to men that actually take the time to put in the work, you don't support them at all. But you watch their videos. Let it make sense. And you wondering why we can't impact the world the way we need to? You're wondering why we can't go to the next level and make real impact. You know why? Because of you. That's right. Are you offended yet? You should be, because the truth hurts. See, I've learned a long time ago that the people who really rock with you, they don't just talk. Actions play a very, very vital point. And when I look at the support that Lil Uzi Vert get, it makes me understand that most people in today's day are satanic and they love the devil. They love evil. They support it like never before. If we were to go through your music collection, I guarantee you, we're gonna find Lil Uzi Vert. We're gonna find some other satanic rapper, and we're gonna look, if we could look through your iTunes, if we could look through your streaming services, if we could look and find out what you buy, I can guarantee you, you support the devil a whole lot than you support men of truth. That, ladies and gentlemen, is sad. That's sad. That's a sad case, a sad indictment on you. And I got people, they get mad. They send me messages on Instagram. Rengo, I support you. I did this, I did that. When? Once? Do you know what support mean? Do you know what I recently been through? And when I needed people the most, nobody came through for me. But they say they love me. We got a lot to talk about in another stream that I'm gonna talk about. It's gonna make you uncomfortable. I want it to. I want you to look in that mirror and be a judge of yourself. When you got satanic people like Lil Uzi Vert having the support base he have, it goes to show that even Satan understands that in order to get a message across, it's gonna take support. But for some reason, when people watch the content that I put out to edify and stimulate thought, you don't think that it takes any support to do the job. You expect it to be done for free, day in, day out. Forget about having bills to pay. Forget about needing this. Forget about needing that. Oh no, that doesn't matter. Just keep making videos, Ringo. Keep making videos, Ringo. Keep making videos. We don't care about what you need. And you're wondering why our children are going to hell. Because you don't support the work. I should not be the only one running the production. I should have a staff. I should have a team. I should have multiple things going on. But that can't get done without your support. Nothing gets done without support. You know that. Nothing gets done without support. If nobody go to Lil Uzi Vert's show, he don't get paid. So that means the world loves darkness rather than light. I don't know how much a ticket costs. How much do a ticket cost? Put it in the chat. How much do a ticket cost to go to a Lil Uzi Vert concert? I don't even know, because I don't go to none of those things. I want to know. How much do a ticket cost? to go to one of these type of concerts, to have good seats. Let's just put it like that, to have some good seats. Somebody said too much. I just want to get a little ballpark figure, sometimes hundreds, 300 to 400. 300 to 400 to sit down and watch. Nah, I ain't even doing that. Now, I heard about that Beyonce situation where she was charging an arm and a leg for some concerts, and I don't know what in the world is that. That's crazy. But, well, we know it's going to cost your soul. We know that already. But my point is, I want to know, like, how much do these things cost? Like, because I want to see what people are spending to see how dedicated to the devil they really are. Well, somebody said around $300 to $400, I guess, for a ticket. And then again, you have good seats. So if you're more in the front row, it's going to cost you more. So this is crazy, man. This is crazy. Let me see. A lot of money. But that's my point. Think about in one night. Think about in one night, in one show, how much money Lil Uzi Vert made. It's amazing to me how the devil's children get all the support in the world. And the people that do the real work to influence the people in the correct way, to stimulate thought, they don't get no support at all. Look, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not supporting the work that I do, I don't move further. I don't think it gets it registers. If you don't support it, don't be all hyped like, yo, Ringo, man, when you putting out the next video, when you hit that Cash App. Yo, Ringo, man, yo, I can't wait for you to come back on. Really? But you never support. You want to hear what I say, but you don't care what I go through. And it amazes me how people think like you got to be behind the mission. You got to be behind the vision if you really rock with somebody. Especially when somebody really made an impact in your life. Like if you watch my videos over the years and you're really honest with yourself and you're like, man, you know, I've been watching you for years, fam, and I ain't gonna lie, man. Like your videos really did change my life and help me in a tremendous way. And you don't support? That's crazy. It just goes to show that you're a part of the problem. And I'm just being straight. I'm not sugarcoating nothing when I talk. Because these guys right here, they're winning. These guys are winning. People like me, oh, I'm losing. And the reason why I'm losing is because you don't support the work. It's just that simple. There's no way to sugarcoat this. These guys are the winners. That's why they have the stage. Think about this platforms. Think about the stage they got. This guy can drop a music video and have millions upon millions upon millions of views on one video. Not only did he get paid to perform, but when his music video dropped on social media, on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, the list goes on and on and on. This guy makes millions of dollars just like that. But the people that put out the truth, oh, they struggle. And you know why? You allow that. You know, I did something the other day and I was asking myself a question. I was like, wow, the type of work that I do and the places in which I want to go with it, it requires a lot of support. But it can't get there if the people don't support it. And I started to do some math. I'm not really good with math as much, but I know how to add and subtract. And when I did the numbers and I started to calculate, I was like, wow, if this amount of people supported this, I would have this, which can now produce this and do this. And I was like, wow. I finally came to the conclusion that the majority of the people that watch me really don't want me to go to the next level. I'm just being honest with you. You really don't want me to go to the next level. You want me to stay at a certain level because I realize that this can change in one day. Really. And the reason why I know it can is because, like I said, I have a supporter that support the platform, and this individual support the platform all the time. I'm not talking about once a month. I'm talking about multiple times. And I'm grateful. And I'm like, wow, I'm going to never forget this person. This person I'm never going to forget, because in my darkest hour, this person came through. In my darkest hour, this person came through. And I'm like, wow, it's amazing. And that's just one person. One. So when I looked at that and I started putting the puzzle together, and I'm like, you know what? A lot of people really don't care, man. And this is why we have Satan ruling social media right now. Satan has control over social media, not me, because you don't allow me to get where I need to go. You control that. Look, ladies and gentlemen, look, I can go live right now and talk. If you don't show up to the show, I'm talking to myself. But see, this is as far as it goes. That's it. It's not going no further. So the reach is not even getting nowhere. You're just watching me, and that's it. It's not going out there to get those people that are listening to this guy. This guy right here holds the stage. This guy right here has the microphone. This guy right here has the platform. This guy right here has all the influence he needs to control your children. And there is nothing nobody can do to stop him. You know why? Because you, the people, once again, if you don't support the work, nothing gets done. They control the stage. They control the stage. And a lot of times people, when you talk this way, right, they say stupid stuff like, you're just focused on money. Yes, because money makes the world go round. And without money, we cannot do nothing. You know this already. Without money, you can't buy a house. Without money, you can't buy food. Without money, you can't pay no bills. Without money, you can't do nothing. If I can't pay the internet bill, right, I can't stream. So think, everything in the world involves money. So let's not play any games. When you look at people like this, they have total control over the market. They have total control over influence, and there is only but so much you can do to reach people on YouTube. There's only but so much you can do, especially when you don't get no support from nobody. So when I talk about these issues, it only reach you folks, and that's about 368 people. So only you heard me. That's it. You see how easy that was? So people are not really being influenced, because if you look at this, let's look at it this way. If I'm speaking right now and you're learning about Lil Uzi Vert and what's going on, and I'm illustrating what's happening here, and you listening, but you don't take action, you don't do nothing, you don't care, then guess what? That's as far as the message went. The message did not go out. The message did not go nowhere. You ain't sharing the videos. You don't support financially. You don't click the like button. You ain't doing anything. So you ain't telling people on the job. You ain't bringing new people to the platform. You ain't helping nothing grow. You just don't care. So guess what? He win. And this is why he can come out on stage and just say, hey, I'm going to come out on stage with my satanic belt, and I don't really care how anybody feel. There's nothing you can do. I can put demon eyes in different colors, spike hair, and I can just wear my fishnet shirts, and I can pretty much do this over and over. This is crazy, man. And your children love him. Your daughter love him. Matter of fact, bro, your daughter love Lil Uzi Vert. When she see Lil Uzi Vert dance like that, your daughter be like, wow, he got style, he got this, he got swag. She loves him. So what kind of guy you think your daughter is going to get with? She's going to get with that guy. I promise you, your daughter is going to come home pregnant by a man just like him. Just like him. And it's going to make you upset. But that's what's happening, man. Y'all remember the other guy, Lil Nas X? He had a sneaker, and it was some issue between him and Nike. The sneaker was supposed to have some sort of blood, had a satanic star, all this other stuff. Who does that? Why would anybody design that? Who actually bought it? Who actually is brave enough to walk around with a shoe with blood and a satanic star? Like, who does that? People that believe in Satan. That's what's going on. So, this is crazy, fam. I don't know, man. But all I know is that this guy basically said, listen to this, hold on a second. Let me put this thing back here. Wrong button. He said, I made a city girl believe in Satan. In his lyrics, man. In his lyrics. He said, I made a city girl believe in Satan. How many of you in the clouds believe in Satan? How many? How many of you in the clouds bought Lil Uzi Vert's music and you got it on your iPod, on your phone, in your car? You stream all of his music. You supported him to the max. Some of you been to his concerts. I can guarantee you, if I have 398 people viewing, some of you went to his concert. So again, it's just a sad day, a sad time. Guys like this are the winners. And the reason why I can say that is because you, the people, once again, you allow it. You allow it. There's no way around this. You know, if you have a soldier that is on a mission and he don't have the support from the people, that soldier's gonna die in battle because the people don't support him. It's just that simple. There's no way around this. You know this already. There's only but so much one person can do, you know. Yo, Ringo, when the new video coming out? Yo, Ringo, when this is coming out? Yo, Ringo, when this is, yo, Ringo. You know how crazy that sounds when you do that? You don't think I got other things that I gotta do? Ever dawned on you that I got a lot of responsibilities to do? A whole lot of things that I have to accomplish? So, if I'm already dealing with a lot of issues, what makes you think I'm gonna be doing this and that and this and that and all these different things? I got a lot of things I gotta do. One man cannot do everything. You know, can't. That's like building a house by yourself. It's gonna take you a long time. But if you pay, now notice that, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot build a house by yourself fast. You could, in terms of building a house by yourself. You can build a house by yourself, but it's gonna take you a long time. But guess what happens when you have the support and you can hire people and they can now work with you and you can build a house. You can build it fast. And you know, it's another thing that I realized, and this is something that's a sad situation with a lot of people. A lot of times people, and this is very sad, I'm gonna talk about it right now. A lot of people tend to look at like my setup. Look at the studio. I'm in the hood. I'm not in a suburban neighborhood. I'm in the hood. You know what I'm saying? The place they call the ghetto. Yeah, I'm in the hood. See, I keep things 1,000 raw. But see, I'm a very, how can I say? I like when everything is proper and clean. I like when everything is in decency and in order. So I'm very, very professional in what I do. And I love the aesthetics and I love to make sure that everything that people in terms of support, I normally put it back into what I do best. So I have the most professional setup on YouTube, all right? And this is just one side of the studio. I do what I do best because I'm a professional, but I'm very transparent at the same time. And a lot of times when people see the setup, right, they assume you're a millionaire. It amazes me. But this is what people, listen, I had people that hit me up on Instagram and it's like, yo, bro, I don't know why you acting like people need to support you, man. You're a millionaire, you're rich, look at your studio. And I'm saying to myself, that's crazy. So All I got to do is look a certain way and you just assume. So I could wear fake jewelry and you'll think, oh, it's real. I'm just well off. I'm not like all these other people that claim they're millionaires on YouTube. Everybody's a millionaire. That's good for them. I don't have time to fake and act and do all this extra stuff. I'm real. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Brooklyn. I'll keep it 1,000. Ain't no time to be faking jacks and acting this way and that way, because see, when people see me in the streets, right, they're gonna be like, hold up, that's Ringo. Ringo said he's in a mansion on the hill. I'm not in no mansion, fam. I'm in the hood. Straight up. That's how I can talk straight and I can do things and keep it a buck, because I know where I'm from. So I understand the people. See, when you understand, and I'm not saying I'm the Messiah. At the same time, in the scriptures, the Messiah was from the ghetto. The Messiah didn't live in the suburbs. The Messiah didn't have a house on the hill. The Messiah was from the hood. You know what I'm saying? So he represented the streets. He understood what was going on with the people. He repped the people. So the people were able to relate to him. The only people that had a problem with him were the people that were competing with him. The other religious folks that wanted to shine. Similar to when you're on these YouTube streets, a lot of times people just want to shine all day. I don't care about shining. I'm naturally going to shine because I'm just great. I don't need nobody to tell me I'm great. I know that already. And I'm not being arrogant. I've been doing this since 2006. I'm an OG in the space. I'm not a fake OG. I'm a real certified OG that been here since 2006, putting in work. All right. I don't come here to be something I'm not. I keep it 1,000 with you. And when I look at the situations going on in society, I'm like, look, we got a lot of people out here speaking, a lot of brothers that are in the truth that are trying to put the word out there and talk. But if folks are not supporting these cats, it ain't going to get no easier, because we deal with a lot. We deal with a lot of issues. We go through a lot of struggles. We have a lot of setbacks. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, people be looking at me and they be thinking everything is gravy all the time. Just like I talk about different issues, I go through issues. Just like that, straight like that. I'm not perfect. That's why I can speak on different issues to stimulate your thoughts. If I was perfect and I had it all together, that would even make no sense. Who is perfect? Who walks around with everything together at all times? No stress, no problems. You know how much stress I deal with? I told you already, stress is the #1 killer, but I deal with that too. So in order to overcome, I got to get an encouraging word, this and that and this. It's a lot of stuff that people go through. Imagine putting out, and nobody's putting nothing back in you. Imagine always being there for somebody, giving your time for others, doing this for others, and nobody give nothing back to you. It's crazy, right? But that's the kind of world we live in today. And I'm going to talk about that in another video. But getting back to this guy here, he made a city girl believe in Satan. How many more of you ladies out there believe in the devil right now because of a man? How many of you ladies literally are believing in Satan? This is crazy, man. This is crazy. How many women out here are believing in the devil because of a man they dating? This is crazy, man. This is just a sad situation. I mean, just check it out in the chat. Check out what's going on. God got you. Stop begging. Do you see this, ladies and gentlemen? Do you see what I deal with? God got you. Stop begging. Do you see what I got to deal with? And you're wondering why Uzi Vert controls everything that's going on right now. This is coming from the people that watch my videos. Let me help this person out real quick. All right. You have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I deal with. Notice this. I'm working, providing you influence, truth. But I'm begging. Lil Uzi Vert, he could talk about believing in Satan, making girls believe in Satan. Nobody tells him anything. Isn't that crazy? This is why I roll solo, and I only remember the people that rock with me. When I tell you, fam, when you have dudes that get out the hood and they make it big in society and they just don't give a F about nobody, trust and believe they have their reasons. I'm telling you, they got their reasons. They got their reasons. It's because of people like that. People like that that follow me around, listen to content, but they talk crap in the comments, just, doing little stupid stuff, saying God got you. Stop begging, God got you. But you don't got me. See, if God had me, he would be using you. But you don't have God in you, that's why you don't got me. And see, you know what it all goes back to? It goes back to how, you ever been in a situation where you needed help, and the first thing somebody tells you is, oh, pray about it. I'll be praying for you. Praying for you? So let me get this straight. Your brother is hungry. You're talking about you'll be praying for him? You're going to be praying for your brother. He just told you he's hungry. But you say, I'll be praying for you. And right after you say that, you go to the local weed guy and buy some weed. Go to the liquor store, buy some liquor. So the liquor store, he just got your bread. The weed guy, he just got your weed. Then you go to the Asian shop and you buy some Chinese food. But you're praying for your brother. Man. This is why these guys are winning. So as your children go to the lake of fire, don't get mad. Just understand that it's your fault. You understand? You're the ones that allow this. I'm just being 1,000% with you. If you don't support the truth don't get out there. Simple as that. It's just that simple. These guys have the resources to control the airwaves. And a lot of times people be thinking that you could just make a video, one video, and all of a sudden now you got that kind of reach. No, it's not going to work. These guys control the airwaves. These guys are winning. Lil Uzi Vert is winning. You understand? He's winning. Guaranteed. No sugarcoat. I'm telling you straight up. Demon time. It's demon time right now. That's why he's winning. You got to understand how the game works. And people talk a lot, but they're not doing no work. They're not doing anything to solve the problems that's going on in the community. Always remember, your children are being influenced by Lil Uzi Vert. Your child know more about his lyrics than his schoolwork. You think when your children go to school, they're going there to learn in today's day, 2023? No, they're not. They go to school to hang out. When your kids go to high school and junior high school, you think they go there to learn? They go there to hang out. It's a club. They go there to party, drink, smoke, play music, get it in, do other things under the table that you don't know about yet. All because they are being influenced by the devil. So, hey, we're in a losing battle right now. We're in a major losing battle because you, the people, love being entertained rather than stimulated in your thoughts and being educated. There's nothing wrong with entertainment. But when you get to the point where it's just all about entertainment, but you're not about being proactive, we ain't going nowhere. It's just that simple. So that's all I'm going to say on this particular topic. I'm going to have more videos on the Lil Uzi Vert thing. There's a song that he made, and I want to do a commentary about that particular video. This man literally is on demon time. His music is all about demons. And he got the stage. The world gave him the platform to lead your children to hell. This is crazy. So that being said, thanks for stopping by the platform, Ringo TV Raw. Appreciate everybody coming through. Again, we're going to have another video where we're going to talk about this situation. He have a song that was released. I think he released a song a year ago. I think it was a year ago he had the song out. And I'm listening to the song because, you know, I have to listen to do my research. Because sometimes you have hypocrites that say crazy stuff like, but you're listening to his music, so aren't you being influenced by his music? No, I'm not being influenced because I'm more intelligent than you. You understand? I have the most high. Do you understand me? So I'm already occupied with the spirit of truth. So when I listen to anything, I'm only going to dissect what it is and break it down so that people can literally learn from it. He did a song, something along the lines of demon something. And I'm like, this song is just satanic as... It's just a bad song, man. But I'm pretty sure it's on your playlist. It's crazy. So, your children are on their way to the lake of fire. I hope you're proud of that because you allowed that. It's just sad, but it is what it is. So the folks out here that are putting in the work, you don't support them, then guess what? These guys, they're the winners. So that being said, I'm going to get up on out of here. If you appreciate my shows and you like what I do here, you can do the following in terms of supporting the stream via Cash App, $ Ringo TV Raw. That's if you want to. We know you're not, because that's just the way people are in today's day. They support evil. In other words, if I was to go do a collaboration with Lil Uzi Vert, I would get all the support. Like never before. Yo, Ringo did a song. Yo, he did a track for Lil Uzi Vert. Yo, the song is fire. Yo, I can't believe it. Everything blowing up all over the place, millions of views, things is popping. No, Ringo, don't do that. Continue serving the Most High. Continue praying, continue praying. But they don't support you. Keep that in mind. I'm out of here. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $ Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth, 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.